The all-white New Year Gospel Festival returns for its second installation in 2023. The joyous event next month will see a diverse group of South African gospel industry key players take patrons on an uplifting musical journey. Next month, the festival, which has been supported by the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, will take place at the Pretoria Botanical Gardens. The lineup includes Bucy Radebe, Puleng and Noah, to name a few. We are now joined by the festival organizer, Mosa Maake. Mosa, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, South Africans continue to prove their absolute love for gospel music. Just take us through what the aim is with the All-White Festival.
Thank you so much, Katlego. All-White New Year Gospel Festival is just all about celebrating a new year on a high note. We just want to do a paradigm shift in terms of what January is. As you can see, that there's a lot of events are happening, but not people are celebrating in a gospel way. So we are those people. We are covering that space, and we're saying everybody must come through. Everyone who loves gospel, even everyone, in fact, just come through. Let's celebrate the new year and on a high note, and start it on a high note, and make sure that we change the paradigm shift.
How important is that revival of starting on a high note, especially at the beginning of the year?
You know, I'm going to put it in, I think I'm just put it in a little paradox way. They say how you start everything determines how you're going to end everything. So if you want your year to be the best one, I think we should start it in the best way. So this is the place to be.
It certainly is. You had the first one in January of 2022, and there were still some COVID restrictions for many South Africans. How did you move around those challenges of not being able to have too many people in one space?
Yeah, it was challenging, but the good thing is this event was introduced last year, and we had to prepare it within 4 weeks. So during those constraints and everything, it actually played a role, because we would have not brought a lot of people because we didn't have time. But due to the restriction, we only allowed to bring at least 400 people. So only about under 400, about 364 people got tickets. So we were almost sold out. So it really worked out in our favor based on the time frame that we had. So for this one, we really prepared. We started preparing from the early January of 2022, preparing for the 2023. So we are expecting a high volume of people, and for the event to be what we've planned it to be.
And that high volume of people, how many are you expecting?
We're expecting about 8,000 people. This is where we are targeting. We want 8,000 people to be at the venue.
That's absolutely amazing. I mean, speaking of bringing together so many people, surely there's a lot of effort that goes into preparing for such an event. Just take us through some of the things that you have to go through in order for it to be the spectacle that you want it to be.
Yeah, there's quite a lot. It's a big event. The lineup is big. We've got the big artists. So the preparation are quite hectic, starting from sourcing out the artists. I can even speak about the artists. So, you know, our artists, we mixed everything. We've got Africans artists. We've got basically we mixed everything. This gospel festival, it's completely different. It's everything about gospel, not necessarily for specific things. So we've got artists like Abu Omega Kuno, Polke, Bucy Radebe, Puleng, Spungwenya. We have Spunua, we've got Zazamkhet. It's a lot. The lineup is big. We're starting at 10 o'clock. We're going to finish at 12 o'clock in the a.m. So we've got a 13-hour set. So it's going to be beautiful. We've got upcoming artists. We've got medium artists. We've got nationally renowned artists. So it's a big event. So it's very challenging to organize it, but we are on it. Everything is ready. We are ready for the event.
I mean, creating a platform for upcoming artists, like you mentioned, a few of them will be featured in your lineup, is definitely something that really is commended, because a lot of upcoming artists don't get the opportunity to be able to perform to such a big crowd. How did you go about in sourcing, especially your up-and-coming artists?
Like I said, this year we started advertising this event from March. So we opened calls, we advertised on social media and everywhere to say that all the artists that are interested, send through your profiles, let's look into that, because we're just not taking anyone. because we're looking at the potential, because we're also building a brand. So we're looking at the potential people who are looking after their brands. Then we want to give them that opportunity. So that's what we did. We went all out. We went all out to really give them the platform, and we want to keep it this way, so that every year we give people a platform to expose, especially after a lockdown. So a lot of people are looking where they can get themselves busy in terms of getting bookings and gigs and all that. So this is the platform that we created for most artists to really get the opportunity to get jobs and play the role into the artist performance.
Most certainly. I mean, the lockdown did create a bit of time away for artists from their audiences, and having a platform such as this does quite contribute immensely. Do you
Definitely.
see the South African gospel industry infiltrating globally and having many of our gospel artists being listened to all over the world?
Yes, definitely, and that's the aim. And through even this event, I mean, as we go along, we're going to expose it maybe coming next year.
Oh, it seems as though we're losing you there, Mosa. Are you still with us? All right, it seems as though we have a connection issue with Mosa, who was speaking to us there about the All-White New Year Gospel Festival. He is the organizer. I think we do have Mosa back. Mosa, can you still hear me?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you. Sorry about that. I think that it was a network issue. I don't know what's going on.
Probably load shedding, but it's not. It's Christmas today and there's no load shedding. Yes, you were telling us about that platform for them on a global stage.
Yeah, no, this is what we are creating, and in this event, we wanna, as we go along, this is the plan. From next year, we're planning to open it on a national platform, so whereby it's gonna be marketed throughout. So basically, as artists play a role into this gospel festival, so they will have opportunity to be exposed to the world. So we're going to increase the lineup to international level, and once we do that, then the people will have, especially artists, will have an opportunity to be known, as we will collect all the artists from around the world, the best artists. So when we market, we will also market it around the world, and this is a good opportunity for them to really be exposed.
It certainly is. Very quickly, yeah. Mosa, the event was in Emerentia a year ago, and now it's taking place in Pretoria. Will we see it moving across the country in the years to come?
Yes. The plan is to make sure that I don't know, but let me just say, the plan is to make sure that on the first weekend of every year, South Africa is celebrating the year in a gospel way. So meaning that as we go along, we're planning to host this event in all 9 provinces at the same day. So basically, all gospel artists that they will get job opportunity. Because now, if it's all 9 provinces, so every province will have its own artist and gigs. So basically, on that day, every province will be celebrating a new year in an all-white. So we're having all-white New Year Gospel national in all 9 provinces. So you can imagine how many jobs it will create. That's the intention. That's
a great vision. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We wish you all the best, and we do hope that many South Africans will make their way down to the all-white New Year Gospel for some revival. We were speaking there to the organizer, Mosa Maake, saying that the vision is to move it all across the country and have it as one festival taking place in all 9 provinces at the same time.